welcome to the Outside Man podcast, your armchair expert guide in rugby league. We have a great potty for you tonight, so give it a like and a subscribe just right now before you do anything else, just in expectation.
First of all, before you try, we owe you an apology.
Oh,
yes.
Because we missed a week last week.
It's Callan's fault.
And the whole,
it was hard.
That's a bit harsh.
Technically my fault, because I went away.
It was my fault as well.
But we apologise because I was flooded. I don't know you guys. I was flooded with people going, "Where's the podcast? Where's the podcast? Where's the podcast?"
Flooded.
Yeah.
So once I drive myself off, and I said, "That's okay. We will be back, and it will be with more gusto this week." Than
James
ever before.
Hooper called me and said, "Oh, I need my news.
Yeah.
Where's your podcast?"
PBL called me, the big dog. So.
Oh yeah. I got a call from Albanese actually.
Albanese.
Yeah.
Is he a rugby league fan?
He's a South Sydney
Can you
fan.
get him to subscribe? Because he hasn't subscribed yet.
That explains so much about Albanese. Sorry, not political.
Sorry to Rabbitoh supporters out there. We're not really sorry, are we?
No.
Yep,
not really.
right.
No.
So you'll notice a new addition too if you're watching, which I'm pretty sure is the video. The video doesn't go up to Spotify, but it
videos
does.
on Spotify.
If you're watching, we have a new addition to our table here. Doesn't represent anything. Pretty quiet week in rugby league. Just thought I'd add it to the table, but it might be there for a few weeks. What do you reckon, guys?
At least
Yeah.
until next year.
Yeah,
I'd
at
say.
At least till next year. Yeah.
It's a Maroons jersey for those.
It'll be there for the
listening
next
and not
5
watching.
years actually.
Oh, start of a dynasty.
Hey, why don't you go back and watch the podcast where you said
Ooh.
Queensland wouldn't win?
Oh, he's got you there, Jenny.
Oh,
So
He's
the next
got
5
you.
years doesn't really affect me.
Well, that's it, eh?
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
it.
great
All
episode.
right, thanks for coming, guys.
No, just kidding. Don't go.
Don't go.
Controversy corner.
Yeah.
So controversies this week. Controversies / whinge
Whinge soapbox.
slash soapbox
Yep.
slash.
I've got one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Now, as most of us know,
Hang on. Does it involve the Titans?
no.
Excellent. Carry on. Carry on.
If
Carry
you
on.
go back through our records, I rarely say anything bad about the Titans.
No,
It's
it's
been
just
these-
that the Titans come up
both
every
of
week.
these guys. These two have called for relegation. I have not.
I've called for relegation. I never said
No, we're
time.
not talking about.
Just
We're
two
talking about the top. Stop now.
Wait, this
stop.
is my controversy call,
Alright.
Jason.
Well, hurry up.
Yeah, hurry up.
all
Get
right.
it off.
All right.
So, as most of you know, there is we're known for making outlandish comments and statements and not bets because we don't put any money on it, but just the predictions and stuff like that. And there's one person in particular on this panel, and I don't want to name names or point fingers, that this year in particular has been known for throwing out absolute haymakers when it comes to predictions and his thoughts on people. And I've gone back over a podcast.
One of us.
It's me, I think.
What makes you think that, Jed?
I think you're looking at me to
He
start
did
off
shave his
there.
head though. He did shave his
Yeah,
head.
nice
Shave
fresh
his
cut.
Yeah.
I've gone back to a podcast from a few weeks ago, and we were talking about the addition to the Queensland team. And I want to play for you, and hopefully
I
this
know
comes through
exactly.
the audio. I've got two snippets, if you will just bear with me. And here's the first one. Jason mentions the name Dearden, and I want
Yes.
you to hear Jed's response.
At this point,
Wow.
really? I think he is
He's not Origin. He's not
I think he is.
Origin.
Did you watch him play on the weekend?
No. We can't let him say that and not rebut.
Controversially, I'm going to ignore that and say I would.
He's just said Tom Dearden's not an Origin player. He's literally...
Okay, so that's clip number one.
Tom Dearden's not an Origin player.
He has said Tom Dearden is not an Origin player, and here's the next clip.
Dearden playing at 7. Sorry, what is wrong with Tom Dearden? I just like he's a good club player.
What
He's
is
a
he
very
doing?
good club player. No, but he just doesn't excite me.
Are there any words that have ever been spoken
Are
on
you
this
excited
desk?
now?
Is there any more egg? Have you known anyone else that has had more egg on their face than Jed Thompson right now on this? He has had...
I got one.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Last podcast, we asked Jace who was going to win, and Jason said We're going to win, and we're going to win by a lot.
Lots.
Yeah.
And just not to pick on Jace about Origin, because we'll do that in a minute.
Yeah.
I have to retract some comments that I made about Harry Grant as well. After the first game, said that he's always got a bit of a thing in his game, a few errors and whatnot. I never really rated him in Origin, but after the game 3,
Had a blinder.
he had a good game.
I knew the potential of Tom Dearden. I think we've had this chat about Tom Dearden before, and because he has played in a decider before when Munster was crook and came out and dominated and won that for Queensland as well, not by himself. But have you seen, and we'll get into the Origin, Jed, what are your thoughts on Tom Dearden now after what you've seen?
He is probably the most improved player this year.
Good.
I respect that, Jetty.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
Well,
That's just the bee that was in my bonnet. I was like, I can't wait to talk to Jetty about this. But it was not so much a controversy, but just something to fall back on. And Tom Dearden heard your comments.
Yeah, he heard my comments.
All right, Jet, that's it.
Yep.
And came out and displayed what he displayed. So
he played very well.
Who's
All right,
next?
I've got a bit of a talking point controversy, and again, it's around Origin. And it's the fact that Nathan Cleary is now 0-4 in Origin deciders. Now, I personally think after last Wednesday's game, he didn't do a lot. Like, he just played that same game from minute 1 to the 80th minute. And I think that, yes, he's won 4 premierships, but he will not go as the same level. He will not be up there in the same level as Johns or Thurston. Do we disagree or agree? Even though he's won 4 premierships.
He's only 27.
Needs more time.
He's got a long way to go in his rep career.
He's also been playing injured for like the last 2-3 years.
You can't take away the fact that he won 4 comps. Yes, absolutely. Can you argue that the rest of the team, it wasn't just Cleary that won those 4 comps and it was the team around him? Yes, you could. Has he dominated Origin? He hasn't dominated Origin. He's done a job in Origin.
Yeah.
But the fact that Mitchell Moses last year came to a decider at Suncorp and beat Queensland without Cleary says a lot. And Cleary, you're right, Jay. Cleary still, in my opinion, Cleary still hasn't dominated Origin, and it is the thing that he needs to do to talk about immortal status.
Like, I just think that it's that one thing.
It's not the only thing that classifies an immortal, obviously, because not all players get the opportunity to play Origin. But I don't know. What do you guys think, Matt?
He's still got plenty of years left. Been playing with injuries. He's out this weekend as well, so he's not playing. Obviously, carrying that injury through. I think four premierships is a big thing.
Yeah, it is.
And 4 in a row as well. Like that. You can't say, because he's only won 4 grand finals. Like, I haven't won any grand finals.
Really?
Oh, okay.
You know? So he's already better than me.
I want a volleyball grand.
But I don't know. I don't know if that will constitute immortal status.
It's got to.
But he will. He's definitely up there.
Oh, yeah, he's up there, but I just mean, like, to get into that top tier.
Yeah.
Well, here's a good question. As a Blues fanatic, Jason, do you want Nathan Cleary as your halfback?
Yep.
There you go.
100%.
Yeah, and I can't knock that.
So, Andrew Johns didn't dominate Origin till like the last 3 years.
That's a fair call.
And so, the 2005, the year he absolutely smashed it, was his last year in Origin.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you would find Thurston very similar age as well when he cracked Origin. Because he was behind, Thurston was behind Lockyer and...
Oh, no, Thurston was there from 2005 onwards. Yeah.
See, I would almost...
It was Thurston, Lockyer and Thurston at 7.
Yeah.
And then when Lockyer retired, it was Thurston went to 6, Cronk came in at 7. But I know what you're saying.
And I think in that team, I'm not saying that Thurston's not elite, I'm just saying he had a lot of great players around him. I don't think any halfback wins that game for the Blues.
Yeah, I agree.
We were 157 million % outcoached.
Yeah, I agree.
If someone needs to go, it's a coach.
Cleary was always going to be the scapegoat because of the narrative around, he's 0-3 in deciders, and if they don't win tonight, it'll be because of Cleary. And as Jason's right, like at the end of the day, I don't.
Origin's that one thing that you can't just. There's not one standout guy really.
No.
There's 17 standout guys because they're all superstars, and if you go through and look at every single player, they all were not their best.
The thing I noticed in the first half was the dummy halfers just weren't getting them the ball fast enough. It was so slow, or up here or down here. That's what. And Harry Grant was near perfect. So I don't think he really had a chance. But I hear you, Jed, and I think he needs to own it.
So technically, what Jed said is there's an element of truth about it. Like we can't knock it, but he's still 27. And I reckon there'll be egg on us Queenslanders' face in a few years.
See, I'd rather have
get
Katoa
better.
as halfback.
Oh.
Did you see what Sharks did to Katoa last week?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
It may be in 10
The Sharks did
or
to
5 years.
Katoa the same thing they did to Cooper Cronk when we won the comp. No.
So
That's in the past, Jason.
Good corner, controversy corner.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right.
Anything else for Origin, seeing as we're already on that subject?
Yeah, I was just going to talk about that. I've lost my thought.
I've got a few stats while you get your thoughts back. So, Dearden is 2 from 2 in deciders, just to put in perspective with Nathan Cleary. The 15 of the last 20 series have been won by the Maroons. Obviously, that 8 in a row helps greatly.
Yeah.
But it's also 3 of the last 4. I think the more concerning statistic is 3 of the last 4 have gone to the Maroons with this team that the Blues have built, this dynasty building team. Like the talent in that team is epic. And the other stat I've got is Laurie Daly is 1 from 6.
I was actually surprised when they named him as Origin coach again.
He won. He came in 2013. He lost that one. He won the 2014 series.
Yes.
And then lost all of the others.
Yeah.
And then got sacked. Freddie came in and won 3 from 6, which is pretty good record.
Yeah.
Madge comes in, wins 1 from 1. They get Laurie back with a stacked team, and he's back to 0-1 again. So, can Laurie Daly coach? I think that is the discussion at the moment. So,
I don't think it's a discussion.
you know the answer.
and the other thing that I want to point out is that Josh Kerr from the Dolphins, he came out after the game because he was 18th man, and he said that there seemed to be a bit of evening up in penalties for New South Wales.
Yeah, I disagree.
And then he got fined by the NRL. Like, did you guys see that at all?
I did see the comment.
Yeah.
And I thought he was a bit game saying that.
Yeah, you just can't say stuff like that anymore. A few more other stats from the game. So the Blues won the total runs. They won it 218 to 199. They got the most run meters by 150 plus.
Yeah.
They got the most post-contact meters. They had the most offloads, 20 to 6. They had equal line breaks, 5 to 5. They had the most tackle breaks by 4. They won the penalty count 7-3, and they missed the least amount of tackles and still lost 24 to 12. While we're on this, and I think this directly relates to the question that we've had sent in by one of our viewers, would you like to hear the question? It relates to Origin. It's from a Mr. Nusafora.
Okay.
What it is. And hey, bro. Hope you're doing well. I've got a question for you for the podcast, if you want to ask this to the group. So we all talk about the Queensland spirit, what it is, and, the Blues fans hate it and all that. But I'm wondering if the Queensland spirit has been formulated because of a lot of Queensland players play for New South Wales or like Melbourne, they play for New South Wales clubs or Melbourne Storm. So I wonder if there's like this extra level where they are going out more to prove that they love Queensland, even though they don't represent a club in Queensland.
What's he doing?
Because a lot of New South Wales players actually play for New South Wales clubs. Like, how many actually play for the Cowboys? Robson, Broncos, Payne, and that's it. So, is this a worthy thing that maybe they have more to prove because they don't normally represent Queensland clubs? So when they do put the Queensland jumper on, it means more to them.
Oof.
What do you?
So he was working at the time when he.
Oh, yeah.
So the question is, in essence, what is Queensland's spirit? And he's given his thoughts on it. My thoughts are the underdog. That's just it typifies Queensland spirit. It's the underdog. Write us off as much as you want. We're not a team of champions. We are a champion team. And we saw that on Wednesday night, and that's with the stats. Every stat was against us. Everything was against us, and we still came out with the win. What do you guys think?
My initial thoughts was like, it stems from 1980 when you had basically New South Wales Rugby League, and if you were a Queensland player, you would have to go to Sydney if you wanted to go play in the NRL. So for years and years, players had it up against them to prove themselves. So that's that underdog sort of theory. Like, I'm not sure. I don't know. Do I make a point?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Well, it comes back to the 95 series as well, where it was the start of the Super League era. Fatty had a team literally of no names.
Fortin didn't even know Ben Eichen.
He didn't even know who Ben Eichen was, and he was his starting half.
Yeah. Okay.
And they came out and won 3-0. I think it's just the old she'll be right, battling through cyclones, floods, fires, she'll be right, underdog, we'll get this done kind of mentality. Matt, what do you think?
There's definitely a bit of that. I also think because it's two elite teams playing each other, you only have to be a little bit off your game for the other team to capitalise on that. You know what I mean? Like, because they're so highly skilled, you get one team that's not 5% less, they're going to get rolled. And like we saw that in game one. Queensland got absolutely rolled.
Yeah.
You know, where was the Queensland spirit then? You know, you could see it in them. They gave up. They gave up and got hammered. So, yeah, look, I think, you know, a lot of positive media. You know, there was probably the fact about Munster's old man as well. Probably drove it a bit. You know, getting the families involved in the team. And yeah, you're right. You're probably right because there's 4 Queensland teams versus everyone else, 17.
Well, I would say, like, in response to game one, not everything was on the line. It's game one. There was still 2 more games to go. And how many times have we seen Queensland in a decider when they weren't supposed to? 2020 series, 1995 series. There was one through the dynasty as well. We weren't supposed to win. Most series Queensland go. I bet you if you look at next year's series, the Blues are probably favourites already. And I think it's that write us off at your own peril kind of thing. And you've started to see commentary like I've heard Phil Gould, I heard Matty John say, it's like you just can't write Queenslanders off. I think that's the underdog Queensland spirit that we're talking about.
In all fairness, game 2 shouldn't have been a Maroons win.
I actually agree. Yeah.
There were so many errors in the calls, the referee calls. It should have been a Blues blitzing of us, and then we wouldn't be here talking about game 3.
I disagree with that.
I think Maroons, with the underdog, Queensland spirit, but we really got lucky this year.
I think there was a bit of luck involved, but we also got 26 points on the board in that second game. That didn't just happen through luck.
How many points did we get in the second half?
Well,
when Connor got told he's giving them too many penalties in the first half,
and it evened up. But at the end of the day, they still scored less than us. So you can only play what's in front of you, and they still
I get that. But we can't sit here and say
it's
all Queensland spirit because we really did get lucky in game 2, and then even in game 3. If the Blues had come out with the same intensity at game 1, they would have rolled us again. The kicking was better.
And I disagree, and I think the stats it backed me up. Queensland were perfect in completion rate until the 68th minute. They played perfect football. No matter who was coming out against them, if you play perfect football and not give the other team a sniff, and I disagree with your claim about game 2 because, and I heard them talk at 100% footy. He said New South Wales got worse as the series went on. They got worse. They literally got worse.
They did. That's what I said before. Like they're an elite team, and 5-10% less than where they should be. So that's
And I heard Cameron Smith talking on the 167 podcast where he was like, everyone looks at the domination for the 8 years. He said, at the end of the day, most of those series were two wins, one game. We got lucky in a few of those games. That is rugby league. It is luck.
That's why they don't change the scores after the fact.
Exactly. And so I disagree saying that the Blues should have won game 2. Queensland won it. Like, we can sit here and we can sit here and argue results of games as much as we want. But at the end of the day, the result is the result. Queensland got the job done. And here we are in game 3. They came out and put the perfect game together, and we saw the difference. We saw one team come out well and truly. That scoreline flatters the Blues, 24-12.
Well, like Jace said, the Blues got out-coached.
Yeah. Jace, what are your thoughts? You've been very quiet.
I mean, the fact that you scored more tries in the series than Queensland and still lost.
The goal kicking was a real problem.
Yeah, it wasn't good, was it?
Not in the first game. The second game was...
I can understand why you don't have much to say, Jason.
I don't know if I've said it, but Tom Dearden was amazing. Did we say that on camera, or did I say it off camera?
You said it off camera.
Yeah. Tom Dearden shut down Toto for 3 tries in this game. When you're talking about the line breaks and all that was Latrell and Toto down the sideline. It was there for the taking, but Dearden was just amazing.
He was everywhere.
I've been a long-term disliker of Cherry Evans, and
Yep, me too.
I think it's been pretty evident most of my life, and I think Tom Dearden proved why he is a better option, and
Yep. All right.
Let's have a quick break.
Yeah, have a quick break. Hot chocolate and
hot chocolate.
yeah.
We'll get on with the last week's round.
Yep. Round 19.
Alrighty.
All right. First game of the weekend on the Friday night. Sharks beating the Dolphins 24-12.
Sharks came to play.
They did.
I tipped the Dolphins.
We got so many calls. We got so many penalties in this game. It was unbelievable.
Did you?
I don't know what the count was, but it was like
7-5. The Sharks.
We must have had those 5 in the first 10 minutes.
They won the penalty count. The Dolphins.
Yeah. We got everything in that first 30 minutes.
A bit of home ground advantage, I reckon.
I don't know. I didn't realise they evened it up. I didn't even notice. But the Dolphins. We didn't expect them to do much this end of the season. I know they scored some 50-pointers, but they also let in a lot of tries. We killed that dummy passes.
38-25, you won that. So
and it's good to see Nico Hines had a good game against
the
the
week. He had a blinder.
Did he score 2 tries?
About time.
Yeah.
Like about time.
What changed, Jace?
Well, it's him. He did something.
Turned up.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think he's a bit too hit and miss now. Will Kennedy was still pretty crap.
I was going to say, what are your thoughts on finals? Because you're just out of the 8 at the moment, aren't you?
We just don't have... We're struggling with Talakai at centre too.
Yeah, true.
We're really missing Eero. We had Hiroti there. We're missing him. Stone Street's not playing. Having to put Talakai in at centre, we miss him in the front row too.
When's Eero coming back?
I don't think
is that the end?
He may not.
I thought it was like around 27 maybe.
I heard
it might
finals.
be end of the year, might be finals. If he comes back for finals, it's good. But we're missing an elite fullback. You just can't win the comp with a fullback that's okay.
Yeah, I agree.
And the stupid turnaround he does. And I even noticed on this game, when he starts to run, he looks like an old man. He's like, and he's like trying to crank himself. Anyway, we know how it feels.
How long is he signed for?
Till the end of
2042. And the guy I want him replaced with just got sold to the Dogs for some reason.
What happened to Lachlan Miller?
So he went to the Knights.
And it sounds like that Adam Dykes is off as well.
That's Adam Dykes.
Is he gone too?
yeah.
Dykes has gone to Doggies because they've got endless money somehow.
They got the sombrero.
That's really upsetting because we're going to struggle next year if we don't sign
Need to
someone.
sign a good fullback.
Yep. All right. Second game of the weekend. Storm beating Newcastle 32-14.
Saturday
Gee,
afternoon.
Newcastle are rubbish, eh?
Oh, they really are.
Like, technically, this was a pretty understrength Storm team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a few guys out.
It just goes to show, like, Nick Meaney is an elite fullback. And,
Yeah.
plays centre.
He's come really good, eh?
like, his try celebrations are annoying, but, yeah, wow.
One player I'd like to speak about, we didn't speak about in Origin, who I thought was phenomenal and I sort of didn't rate that highly, was Trent Liero. In Origin, he was so epic. He was, you didn't see him. If you didn't look for him, you wouldn't have noticed him, and that's why he did such a good job. He made every single tackle, 45 odd, missed one or barely. He might not even missed one, and he made 140, 150 meters in the middle all night, and he scored 2 tries in this game against the Knights.
Yeah. He's a Kiwana Dolphins junior, actually.
Is he?
Yep.
He's one of those players that the Storm produce that just fly under the radar for so long, and
Yeah.
just one of those typical Storm players.
And did you hear there in the last couple of days, it sounds like Kalon Ponga has been shopped off to, I know, European Union or something. One of those.
I thought it was New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand rugby,
Yeah.
is it? Yeah. Like, and it also sounds like that the Knights hierarchy will be finally getting rid of Adam O'Brien from what the sources
Well,
on here.
the talk is Peyton,
They can have Payne.
O'Brien, and Des all going to get the chop.
Yeah. Who's the first?
And whoever's going to pull the pin first and get rid of their coach will get first pick at the next lot of available coaches.
I want Josh Hannay at the Cowboys. He's at the Sharks at the moment.
Yeah.
There was talk the Titans are trying to should get him or the Walker brothers.
Or Cam Smith.
Brad Arthur's put his hand up to coach the Titans.
Arthur might not be a bad coach for where you guys are because you're not looking to play top 4. You're just looking to get better.
Get better.
like honestly.
Top 10 would be nice.
I'm not. I don't mean that.
Don't go that high.
Sorry,
Top
12.
14.
I don't mean that derogatory in any way.
No,
I mean you need to clean out, and I think you might do a good job there.
Yeah, fair call.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, Storm were just too good.
Knights won the dummy passes though on this game, so it's bucked our trend. It's
The
15
Knights-
to 4.
The Knights are in real trouble next year. They got Dylan Brown coming, and he played hooker for the Eels this week,
Yeah.
and he's not even being picked. Sorry, last week, and he's not even picked in the team this week. So, and I get why the Eels are doing that, but I honestly think the Knights next year are up the creek.
Should they let Dylan Brown just go to the Knights now?
Well,
They
Free
can't.
transfer?
No, you can't.
yeah. Well,
Because it's past it.
Yeah.
June 30.
yeah. Well, interesting. The Eels actually offered Dylan Brown to go early, but he rejected it.
Oh, why?
I don't know, but yeah, I was listening to Triple M yesterday, and so what's going on there, I do not know, but yeah.
Interesting.
All right, next game was my
Oh,
Chookies
Kyle. What
winning
happened, Kyle?
31-24.
Hey, don't be mean to Kyle. You get pulled up on it.
I'm not being
Alright?
mean. I'm asking him.
Don't. That's
where'd he
racist
go
or
at the
whatever they
end?
call it.
Look, to be honest, the Dragons, they came out to play. You know, like there's a bright future there, I think.
Can I just say,
Absolutely.
Victor Radley's try. So Teddy, the plays come across this way.
Yeah.
I think I think Walker might have even been tackled
Yeah.
on the last tackle. So Teddy's coming to grab the ball. He's shifted to the left, and then he's seen Radley storming up, and he's done a big floater pass like this
Yeah.
over the top.
Yeah.
Radley's just grabbed it, run straight through, scored a try. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's footy.
And then the try celebration.
Yeah, the try
Yeah.
celebration.
Do you know what that's from?
Is it Happy Gilmore or
Yeah,
something?
he comes up to the camera and he says something about there's plenty more where that came from. But a lot of people didn't know the
Yeah,
reference,
didn't know
so
what-
they're just looking at Victor slamming a camera. So
Yeah.
Sam Walker gets put in the bin. It wasn't really a hip drop though. It wasn't a hip drop. It was just a dangerous.
Yeah, it was
He didn't get charged, I don't think.
No, he didn't get charged.
It was more. I think the thing was.
Below the
I think
knee,
it was
wasn't it?
cannonball,
Oh, right.
yes.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
not hip drop.
Yeah.
So he's come in at the legs rather than at the hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jed,
But, yes?
thoughts on the Roosters naming Chad Townsend at
Oh,
six
shut up!
instead of Sandon Smith, a future star?
I don't know what's going on.
What is doing?
Well, you're paying for the Chad. You may as well use the Chad.
Pickle.
So
It's like, why?
so Sandon Smith should go to the Sharks.
Yeah, no.
Play where?
What, okay, what it is...
Play what? Where? Where would he play?
7 or 6.
Where's
Nico
Nico going to
Braden.
go?
Nico fullback.
Okay, I've got a thought here. I think that the Roosters are doing a memorial game for Chad Townsend.
It's like the John Farnham one last stroke.
It's the one
Chad, you're the hair.
Oh, Chad's probably like, I thought I was retired. He's probably let himself go. He's probably like got a beer gut and stuff.
Yeah. They were good. The Roosters weren't really convincing, were they?
They weren't
let in
convincing.
Too many points there.
Do you know how many
so-
games the Dragons have lost by less than 6 this season?
Is
I
it
think it's like
5?
5 or 6 or
Yeah,
something. They could be top 6 if they had have won those close games this year. So
Yeah.
I know what that's like.
So they're getting better.
But yeah,
I said
like...
top 6.
No, these were legit. It wasn't just
The season
decisions
before
that went the wrong way.
It was either last
It
season
was
or
last
the season before.
I remember. Yeah.
The Titans lost like 6 or 7 games
Yeah.
by like less than
No, I remember
2
that.
points.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
back you on that.
But yeah, I
Because of referee calls.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good to get the win, but I don't think we'll win anything this year. All right, next game of the weekend
Oh, we don't have to talk about this.
was Dogs winning 12-8. Now, I'll be honest with you, I turned off after about 20 minutes. Titanic was on bloody Channel 7, so I watched that.
You missed the best part of the game.
Yeah, and Jack dies.
What?
Don't ruin it. Spoiler
There
alert.
was heaps of room on that door. That's rubbish.
The Dogs had a few HIAs at bad timing. So the Cowboys
They had
could
two, yeah.
have came back, Cow and Burton, and the wingers ended up having a swap or whatever. So
I think they had a ton of missed tackles too.
The only thing that
Was it?
really bugged me about this game, where's missed tackles?
Yeah,
57!
Yeah, because I remember seeing it pop up like
Yeah.
40
Doggies.
missed tackles.
They're the second
like
best
half-time or
defensive
something.
team in the comp.
They were off. They were off.
yeah, Crichton will fix that up.
That's a good point. They were missing Crichton. Look,
Yeah, so...
at the end of the day, the Cowboys, here's the problem, and Danny Kemp summed it up best in his podcast. I'm slamming my hand down on the table. That's how
That's all right.
serious I am.
Slam
Yeah.
it.
This looks serious.
Todd Payton keeps picking guys that keep making mistakes. Robert Derby has made 30 errors in 15 games, and he's dropped him this week because of all the pressure.
Yeah.
But Griffin Neame dropping the ball he
Oh,
dropped it
yeah.
like twice, 2 or 3 times at a really.
Is it Labour? Labour?
Oh, he dropped a few.
He had a couple
he had
of issues.
He keeps
He had
picking
some
these
real
guys. And what the message it sends to the rest of the team is that it's all right. You keep making mistakes. I keep picking you. Don't worry about it.
To be fair though, you know what really annoys me is that if you're holding a ball like this and your tackler comes around and punches the ball out, that's
It's a
your
loose
fault for
carry.
not.
Yeah.
It happened in that game.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think it was Labour.
And
It's-
the one, I think
And
you're
he wasn't coming in to effect a tackle. He clenched his fist and punched the ball
Yeah, so
out.
the way they get-
How is that a loose carry?
Well, the way they get around it is it's the stripping rule. They say there's no intent to strip.
Yeah,
but you
it's
can
ridiculous.
punch the ball out.
It's
of it.
Well,
ridiculous.
it's the same one, and I think you said it last year.
ridiculous.
Where they get their arm in there,
Yeah, and they
then
pull their
they
hand
pull their arm out. They're not stripping, but they're pulling their arm
yeah.
out.
Oh, they're pulling their arm away
Yeah.
too now.
And there was one where they pulled the arm away. What game was that?
That was not. I know the one you're talking
whatever
about.
that one was,
What
that
was that?
annoyed me no end.
Because I'm like, that is blatantly.
And
Is
it was
that
like,
bullshit?
It's
how,
a bit grubby. It's a bit grubby,
It's-
you know.
but it's
like-
not in the spirit.
I don't like the one-on-one strip anyway. I think it's a bit weak.
But also,
You know,
the kick out when Drinky went
Dirty.
over to score, and kick out came over the top and clobbered him in the head with his arm.
Yeah, that was.
Look, I'm not. It didn't cost us a game because we played terrible, but it cost us a chance at the lead.
I haven't seen the super slow mo of that, but I didn't think it was that
at full
close
speed.
to his
At full
face.
speed, it looked like hot
Yeah.
head
Yeah.
I've got a
Yeah.
photo. I'm not going to bring it up. But I've got a photo of his.
I
his
said I
arm.
didn't see it because I'm sure you
His arm
slowed it
literally
down
across
to
it.
get.
I'm not blowing up about that because
I-
it didn't cost us the game, but it's just like consistency, guys. That's
But
what
I think the
want.
first contact is the ball before the head.
But even so, 5 weeks ago, if you still made contact with the head, regardless of
Oh,
if
we
you hit the
won't.
shoulder,
We're not going to
first.
talk about it.
Yeah.
That's stupid still, isn't it?
I want to pull up something though.
oh,
Oh,
is
jeez,
like,
we're all in
so-
trouble here.
Toby Sexton has been dropped now.
Oh, okay.
well, has he?
Yep.
Yeah, yes.
Yep,
What
for
are they
Lachlan
doing?
Galvin. So I don't understand what the doggies are doing. You know, like Gus, yes, he's a great worker at systems and setting up junior programs with whatever club that he's been at. But gosh, it must get annoying when you're the coach and you've got the CEO or the club or, you know, one of the guys in there always making these decisions. You know, like...
How do you know he made the decision? Did he tell you?
No, but...
He doesn't make all the decisions, Jed.
Yeah, no, you can't tell me. Yeah, but Gus was the one that said, "Oh, Galvin's the best teenager that I've ever seen." That is BS. Like honestly, like
Is it?
yes.
They've essentially just derailed their season.
You derailed their season.
Marnie's gone. Toby Sexton's gone. Galvin comes in, disrupts. You know, shakes the apple cart, whatever the saying is.
Yeah,
What's the rocks the apple cart?
like
Do you know what it's reminisce of?
Shakeman, yeah.
2016, Titans were having an awesome season,
yeah,
and then they get Jared Hayne to come in.
yeah,
And I remember, as soon as he came in, our season was over. It was done. It was cooked. Ash Taylor was having a great season. We were getting wins. And then Jared Haynes come in, showboating and doing all his thing. I remember watching a game, they even had push your red button on your remote and you can have Hayne Cam.
Oh, yeah, I remember
You
that.
remember that? Hayne Cam. It's like, how big is this dude? And we paid so much money for him. And we ended up getting... Was it Neil Henry at the time? Neil Henry ended up getting sacked, and then Hayne left anyway.
yeah.
I will.
And I just like I had the Dogs as one of my premiership favourites. Nah, kick them all.
You've had about 10 teams as your premiership favourites this year.
It changes week to week.
I will say, in defence of the Dogs, and Gus did come out and say this, is they are making decisions now, not so much for this year, but for their future.
Well,
so right now, Serraldo's not exactly planning to win the comp this year. He's making it for future reference.
They should have been
But they
planning
can win
to
the premiership
comp.
this year.
They should have been they've wrecked it now.
They can win this year though.
Yeah, but and I'm not saying that they're not going for it this year. I'm saying he's making decisions for the future. He's come out and said, we're not just making calls for this year. We're
Yeah, I
making
understand
calls.
that.
Yeah, I
Play
understand
Galvin,
He's
playing in New South Wales Cup.
So he's trying to build a dynasty, is what he's come out and said.
Yeah, well, they've stuffed it.
Yeah, they've stuffed it. Like,
And they may well have. I can't disagree.
The
I'll
smart
agree
thing
with
to
that.
do would have been get him to come in, get him in part of the team, but play him in New South Wales Cup. It's a lot of money to spend on someone to play New South Wales Cup, but you've got a great team with a formula that's working. Why bring someone into that and then
Yeah.
lose
The-
two awesome players?
The problem
because of
they
it?
have is he can't play on the bench because he can't play a position that comes on off the bench. He can't play 13.
yeah,
And they've
that's
got
right.
Curran and they've got Mann and they've got Hayward. So there's just no position there on the bench. So they either got to pick him in the side or they've got to not have him. And
yeah. Well, essentially that's what they've done now that
Yeah, look-
Sexton's out.
I hear you, but I think they'll come good.
Okay.
I think
We'll see.
I think Galvin's good enough.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't need him to kick. Burton can kick from the 10, kick it dead.
It's more the politics. And
Yeah,
the
it's the
disruption
politics.
to the.
Like if we
The flow.
replaced Matt, it just wouldn't be the same.
It'd probably
Well, we
get
do it
better.
in his shed.
Hey?
So you can
It definitely
Walking
wouldn't be
up
the
here,
same. We're using
and
his
then,
camera, his laptop, his table, his shed.
Yeah, just
We'd just
like-
be three blokes sitting out on the grass looking at each other.
it's not Galvin's, yeah. So it's a little bit different, you know. But
But I could always just sit over there.
I
Someone
hear
else
you,
come in.
but
No,
can I
mate, we
tell
need
you,
you.
Yeah.
A Titan that did really well.
A Titan.
A Titan. There was a young Titan player called Tanner Boyd. Couldn't
Yeah.
do anything, and then goes to the Warriors.
Wow.
Yeah,
And he had the game of his life.
It's not that
Yeah.
he couldn't do anything. He was fine at the
Oh, was he?
Titans, but
Oh.
he was getting smashed a lot.
So
Yeah.
Warriors won 34-14 before we dive into it too much.
Can I just say, I'm sure we've all heard it before already, but it is humorous that all of the top 4 clubs have a halfback from the next Titan.
That's the next Titan.
Hang on. Wait, say that again.
All the top 4 clubs. So Canberra, Melbourne, Warriors, and Dogs.
Jerome Hughes played for the Titans.
Yeah.
I think he did like 1 year, so
Yeah,
he doesn't.
fullback, yeah.
He doesn't technically count.
Yes, it does.
Wow, that's a
They
great
all
stat,
came from
Jason.
the Titans.
That's a great
Yeah, but
stat.
we got him from somewhere else, and then he wasn't a junior.
Yeah, he's Crumman. He's Crumman boy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we got him from somewhere else. Tanner Boyd was at Broncos, and we got him from the Broncos.
Yeah. What did you guys think of the game, though?
It's a funny stat though.
It
a
is.
great
It's a
stat.
good stat.
I think the fullback was amazing. Tuapiki.
Picky.
He was
He's
great.
talented. Yeah, they've got to find a spot for him when Chance comes back.
Yeah, and the Tigers were there.
The
Tigers
Tigers, they're done.
They're cooked.
They're
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 cooked.
done.
I think Benji's cooked.
Apparently, there's less pressure on Benji this year, even though he's had 3 wooden spoons in a row. Apparently, Peyton, Hasler, and O'Brien are more chance of getting fired than Benji, even though Benji's going for 4 spoons in a row.
Is he? No, he's only been there for 2 years, hasn't he?
No, he's got 3 spoons in a row.
Benji,
Sheen was the first year though.
Benji,
with Benji.
can't
With
get a
Benji,
wooden
yeah.
spoon. I think everything changes if he gets the wooden spoon. But
If they go 4 spoons in a row, considering the talent that they've bought, did you see Taylor May is back for the Tigers this week?
Ozzy,
Yeah, names in the
Yeah.
sentence. But anyway,
I've
we'll get
actually
to that.
got at the end of the
that's
draw.
going to be good for culture, isn't it?
After the games, I have got something
Well, just
about
say
South
it now.
Sydney. So
That's South.
No, when we get to sets.
Oh, when we get to South.
yeah, when we
Otherwise
get to
people
South.
He
get
might forget it though. Look at
So
him.
how many,
no.
check the
He's
dummy
gonna pop.
halves. Check the dummy.
Oh yeah,
dummy
sorry.
passes.
Dummy passes. Let's go. 15-7. That's
Yeah,
why
there
the
you
Warriors won.
Back on track.
Let's go defense. Missed tackles 29-35. It was a good game.
Standard.
Yeah, but it wasn't anything exciting.
The Warriors, to be honest, I thought the Warriors were sort of on the downfall now. So look, they've come. It was only the Tigers, but they're still hanging in there. The Warriors and
Dewey is the Tigers' best player at the moment.
Literally
by
the
a
best.
mile.
Yeah.
He did that one-on-one steal. Got that.
2 try. I think they need to just.
Yeah.
Luai's having
He
a
needs
shot.
more
Tries.
ball.
Yep.
Luai's had a shocker for the last 6 weeks, eh?
He's definitely overpaid. He's on 1.2 million a year.
Who's that?
Luai.
Oh, gosh.
It's the same. It's the same thing as Cobbo. Like, you just can't pay them that much money because they're just not at the same level.
All right. First game of the Sunday.
Oh, this will be-
Penrith winning 32-10.
This will be scaring you,
Penrith
Jed.
are in the 8 yet.
They're in sixth.
Penrith. Okay. First of all, I'd like to. I'm going to change my bet.
No, cannot happen. Thank you.
They're not going to play in the grand final.
You know what you've just done.
Yeah.
They're going to be there in the
Yeah,
first
they're
week of
gonna be in the
October
grand
now.
Yep. So I don't have to
yeah.
shave my head anymore.
What's there left to show?
Yeah, there's not much. Now, Matt.
Now, oh man,
There was a noticeable shift
Yes.
in the refereeing at halftime.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And you look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the tries, Penrith's tries, came after halftime. Oh, actually, it was at 40. Luke Garner one before.
Oh, yeah. So it's
So
12.
on halftime,
Okay.
4 after halftime, there was a noticeable shift in the refereeing.
You don't think it's the Eels because they're so poorly at the moment this year? They've been so terrible that
I thought they were hanging. They were hanging in there. I don't know why they put Brown in. You know,
Dummy half.
they said they did it because they're planning for next year.
that's what he said after the game.
Yeah.
Brown was also on the sideline for a bit, wasn't he?
He was on the sideline until the last 6 minutes.
Yeah. It's like, why?
Like,
You're getting
surely
pumped.
you want to try and win the game.
Like, I didn't think the Eels were that bad. I didn't think they played that bad.
Oh, they were the better team in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely.
That try right at the end was really, they should have
Yeah.
tackled
Well, I
it.
think
errors,
penalties-
20 errors
Yeah,
to
penalties
9.
were 5-5. Ruck and Finchens were 3-2.
Yeah, Penrith are not doing enough for me. To get close to the premiership at the moment. Like, yes, they'll play finals, but.
Backpedaling already.
We'll see.
Look, Penrith. We're back in this conversation again. You just now that they're there and they're in the 8. I can't write them off. Chloe made the statement the other day. Chloe's my lovely wife. She said, wouldn't surprise her if it's a Bronx Panthers grand final again.
So
Who will
there
try?
were 4 errors in the first 15 minutes of the second half to Para.
Yeah.
So they did make 4 errors and there were 2 penalties. So even if it was a difference in refereeing, I think that Para didn't help themselves by. And this game, this game, there were more passes to the opposition than I've ever seen in my life. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah.
There was like a million. Like the offload, and there's like the other team there. They did it so. And there was one play where it was like 3 times, like each side of the 50. They just kept passing to the opposition. I'm like, what is going on?
All right, the last game of the weekend, the Broncos.
Tell you what, I'm so glad I'm a Broncos supporter, eh? Like, they are killing it.
Okay. No.
Who are you?
All right, Broncos winning 26-14.
There we go. Jed's going to sideswipe the Broncos here.
That shit's about better.
Yeah.
It's about primetime game.
Okay, no.
It's going to be about, they're not playing good enough teams.
I just can't see him.
Yeah. Like even in this game, like in the first half, they didn't do a lot for me, and they had They had 60% possession in that first half, and I only put up like 2 points, or that the two tries in the last 5 minutes. Like, you know, the Titans need to learn how to hang on to the ball as well. Like, seriously. Like, you have a ball, hang on to it, you run hard, and you score. It's not that hard.
Yeah. All right.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
We had,
46 missed tackles to the Broncos 28.
There was a
missed
lot
tackles.
of calls that were just.
Broncos made more errors. That first half was pretty poor from both teams.
Yeah,
and I agree
it
with you
was.
on that, Jed. But the Broncos came out in the second half and sort of said, all right, they're 5 in a row now, the Bronx.
Is there a lot to read into? Like, I think it.
23-0 dummy
20
passes.
You didn't throw one dummy pass.
They got to get that in their game. Come on, boys, what are you doing?
There's just no
Yeah.
show and go.
Yeah. And I also think it's a little bit of a media beat up when they go about Reece Walsh and Contoni Staggs like arguing on the field and stuff like that.
A lot of players do that.
Yeah, like it happens. Like,
Have they not seen Gutho?
Gutho whinges at everyone.
Gutho just blows up at everyone.
yeah, I know. It's a part of playing footy. Like sometimes
He goes home to his dog and he's like whinging to his dog
you know?
about the game. Like he's just hands in the air 24/7.
like yeah, I just thought that was a bit of a media beat up.
No, it's you need it.
Matt,
Yeah.
Matt, if it makes you feel better, we're probably going to finish near you guys as the Cowboys, so we're going to come and keep you guys company
Well,
down the
that
bottom of the
helps,
ladder.
doesn't
So.
What was noticeable in the last 25 minutes, Reece Walsh started kicking the ball more.
Oh,
And I was trying to work out what was going on there because they weren't particularly great kicks. And I'm like, I just feel like with Reynolds in the team, why do they need Walsh kicking the ball? Like, so I just thought it shows a little bit of lack of maturity that he would just take over and then it just happens. So I thought, there's a little bit of something there, and that's why they lost the grand final. Last 20 minutes, they really lost their way. So, but they're coming 5th. They've got the Sharks' position at the moment. So not
Got the
too far
bye
behind.
coming up.
They are. We'll just quickly go over the ladder. The Raiders are in first. They've by 2 points, but they've won 14. The next closest is the Storm. They've won 12. The Raiders still have another bye up their sleeve. It's incredible how much they've lost 3 games only this season. It's incredible how well they're doing. The Storm are in second, Dogs third, Warriors 4th. And then we've still got a 4-point buffer between 4th and 5th. The Broncos have a bye up their sleeve. Bronx, Panthers, Seagulls and Roosters. I think, and then the Sharks are in 9th. I think those 9 teams, that will be the top 8. Out of those 9 teams, you will see the top 8. I think the Dolphins and everyone below them, are cooked and done.
Yep.
So it'll be up to the Sharkies whether they can wrestle their way back into.
Yeah.
And I think if there's a team that's going to suffer, I'll say it here. I reckon the Sharks make the 8, and I think Manly drop out.
So you think my Roosters make it?
Yeah, absolutely.
The Sharks have also got a bye too, which is helpful for us because we're probably going to need
Here's
it.
a prediction: Sharks and Roosters to finish 7th and 8th, but get knocked out in the first week of finals.
Well,
Yep, I agree.
I reckon we get to 5th.
Ooh,
That we are 5th.
Yeah, no,
Is
and we're
that
only
good?
2 points behind.
Flyer.
Actually,
We're only
you,
one
you,
win behind.
you do have a really good draw on the way home too, so that is possible.
And a bye. So
And a bye. There you go.
Um,
Yeah, good shout.
we got a bye this week too.
Yeah, actually, look, you've won 9, and the Panthers, Seagulls, and Roosters have all won 8, so
We
you
got a
should
bye,
technically be
this
ahead.
weekend round 24.
All right, let's
So-
take a quick break and we'll talk about the next round.
All right, time for tips. Matt, I just want to celebrate you. You almost got 7 from 7 this week, which is
Yeah.
I did. I tipped,
Yes.
tipped the Dolphins.
Great work.
But I know that Mark Nisifora, he got a perfect round.
You got a perfect round. I got 6 from 7, and
Yeah.
that's only because I forgot to tip. I was sitting in the Sharks game going, yeah, who did I tip? And the truth was, no one. So I had to do my tips then, and I missed that tip. So, but it was a pretty easy round to tip. But yeah, anyway, let's go to the Dolphins Cowboys Thursday, 7:50 p.m. at Suncorp Stadium.
Yep.
Dolphins are rightly favourites, and I cannot see the Cowboys getting up for this one. My heart says Cowboys, my head's saying Dolphins.
I'm going to tip Cowboys. I think
Can their coaching staff,
Mm-hmm.
do they have the ability to watch a Sharks game and see what they did to Katoa and control it?
No, because our coaching staff are inept.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then we go the Dolphins.
Yep.
But the Sharks didn't give him any time, and when he didn't pass it, they tackled him. And he got tackled on the 5th about 8 times. And
Yeah.
I think there's a
Shutting
real... Everyone was saying, oh, watch him slow the game down and do different tempos. But when he slowed it down,
they
Team
hammered him.
Nailed
Wilton
him.
smashed him.
Yeah, and
So,
that's a good game plan. No, Cowboys,
yeah.
I'd love to think that they could, but they're too useless for that. So.
Dolphins at home too. Look, I don't like the Dolphins, but I think they'll win. Unless
Dolphins.
Tom Malolo's back.
Dolphins for
No,
me
it's
as
not.
well.
He hasn't been
Okay.
named.
All right, next game, Sharks and Roosters.
Game to
Ooh.
watch.
Now, I was going to tip the Roosters.
Basically a bye for the Sharks.
Hang on, is it always been called Shark Stadium?
Yeah.
It used to be
Points
points.
bet.
Bet. What's happened there? You lose a sponsor.
Yeah.
You guys are broke.
Oh, they've always been broke.
We've never been broke.
There will be
own
a
the
solid
entire-
6,000 people at this game.
We own half of Cronulla, man.
Yeah. Look, I was going to tip the Roosters, but
Why?
now that Chad's playing, I got to go Sharks.
Oh, Sharks
Chad plays well.
against his old teams too.
Shark Park.
I'm going to go the Sharks. They're at home. They play pretty well at home. Nico's finding that wet hair Nico. He's in form.
You gotta love that wet hair, Nico.
Yeah, but second game back for Walker's on.
Oh, yeah.
Sam Walker's
Sam
back.
Walker's
Bradley's on fire. Big
You
coming off
going-
his try.
You go on the
Scoring
jockeys there.
frenzy. This one's a little bit not as clear to me.
Yeah, cool.
I believe I've already entered my tips and I've gone with Sharks.
Can I tell
Only
you-
because of the home field advantage, I think.
Yep.
Something humorous for you super coaches out there.
Yeah.
I found either Marky Mark or Billy Smith do well,
Yes.
but never on the same night.
No.
Never do they both play well. It's very humorous.
Well, it's frustrating because Sam Walker, the Roosters all season have been attacking the right-hand side, which is Mark's side.
Yep.
And then Sam Walker comes back and they went left
Bang.
the whole game. Because I've got Nwanganita on my wing and super coach, and they just went the Tupou side all game. So if you can have a chat to Uncle Nick and say, hey boys,
Mate,
go
you're the
right.
only person that can actually pronounce his last name.
Nwanganita.
Yeah, that's a
did you
good.
notice I said Marky Mark?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
I abandoned
Because I hear Blocker say it all the time.
Oh, okay.
No, Blocker's terrible. He can't even say the simple names.
All right, next game of the weekend, Penrith versus the Rabbits.
Now you
Jed.
got something to talk about.
Tell us.
Jed.
Okay.
All right.
So, as good as Wayne Bennett has been a coach, I think it's time that he hangs up the boots.
Ooh.
They're coming last,
Second last.
second last, and I don't know. Like, I just think that what he did 10 years ago, you know, coaching the Dragons and stuff like that.
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Broncos.
It worked then, but it doesn't work now. I think that he needs to retire gracefully.
He's like 90 years old, isn't he?
I'll counter that by saying I would love him at the Cowboys.
I don't disagree with he's old,
Yeah.
but
I mean, factually, he is old, yeah.
and maybe he's past it, but I couldn't take the facts on this Rabbitohs side who just haven't
Have you seen their
had a
injuries?
chance to play together.
It's been
Yeah,
horrible.
but
They just give him 3 games together with
Yeah.
Latrell, Walker,
Cam Murray.
Cam Murray just won't play
No,
this
but I'm
year.
saying like there's
But-
you know.
You
part of
know,
the
Campbell, Graham, and Whiten playing, and Aiken. If you just have that side together for a few games and then they fail, I agree with you.
And Fitrell.
Yeah. But he's got like a $900,000 player
Fitrell.
that he picked up from Inland, and he's not even playing him.
He didn't pick him up.
He didn't pick him up.
He was
Previous
signed before
coach
he
did.
started. He
he
got
hates
over
him.
here and he
Bennett hates
realised
him.
he was crap.
okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just like I don't want you here, but I have to put you here. We're paying
Yeah.
you $700K here.
Yeah. No, I think he's gone. Anyway, we'll go back to the tips.
Penrith.
Penrith.
No Cleary.
Oh, that's a good point, but Penrith.
Yeah, I'm
Who's
gonna go
out?
Penrith.
And Yo.
Toto's playing injured.
Yo's out as well.
Yo is out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is Toto named?
Yes.
Because he's been fighting.
I don't think this
injuries as
game
well.
will be at any great.
Dill
heights.
Edwards is back. For those super coaches
Yeah.
out there.
All right, next game of the weekend.
Rabbitohs for an upset.
Oh, hang on. Are you actually going to put that in your tipping?
I don't know. Where's
Tip
my
it now.
phone?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Stay.
I'll back that. I respect Matt.
I don't know.
Mad respect. Love it.
I think this is the game to do it without
Yeah.
those couple of players. Yo's a big out.
Yo's a big but Penrith's young guys have been stepping up
They went to New
Yeah.
Zealand. and beat
lately
New
and
Zealand.
lately. Those young guys on the left, they I always thought, why is the 2 youngest guys or the newest guys playing together? But they've started playing well. Talking about teams that are playing well, the Raiders. Talking about teams that are not,
Eels.
the Eels. So they
Raiders.
haven't even named Dylan Brown the Eels. They've given up.
In
They've
Canberra.
pretty much given up. They're going down to Canberra.
Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock.
On a Saturday afternoon. It'll be about 1 degrees down there.
Yep.
Is
Canberra.
that close to where you were on your holiday?
I drove past Canberra.
What did you?
Yeah.
But you'd actually drive through it.
No.
Oh.
Because the highway's to the north.
Ah.
Would have been a bit of a detour. But
Yep.
yeah, Raiders for the win.
Raiders will win by
Raiders.
plenty.
Don't even bother watching that game unless
Second
you're a Raiders
game,
fan.
Saturday afternoon. It's the old derby. The Dogs versus
Derby.
the Dragons. Derby.
Derby. Bulldogs and
If you yell
Dragons.
louder, it doesn't make it correct.
Derby.
In general,
All right.
it does.
I yelled it, so that's right.
I'm going to go Dragons.
I think this could be
What
a
logic?
very good game.
Yes.
And yeah,
Well,
actually,
he likes Kyle Flanagan. He thinks he's one of
the
the
more
best
you think
halfbacks
about
in
it,
the
these two teams hate each other, and it is genuinely a derby. And so it could be anyone's game. I'm gonna have to
Dogs.
tip with my head. And
Dogs
go
for me.
Dogs.
Dogs for me.
I'm going to go
Lucky Galvin
Dragons.
playing the whole game. Not
Nah,
coming off the bench.
I
game.
think
We should see Galvin really shine in this game.
If he doesn't,
Look
you
out.
cut him off.
Jed's coming for you.
cut him off.
All right. Last game on Saturday night at 7:35. Storm versus Eagles. Replay of a couple of 2009,
2009.
2011 as well. I
11,
think.
yeah.
Naomi Park.
I think the Seagulls don't have as much.
No Pappy still.
They don't have as much bite to their bark as what they did in
Munster's back.
2009.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Melbourne.
How much? So
Melbourne.
I'm pretty sure everyone going Melbourne, are we good?
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
Melbourne.
How much? How much do they lose by? The Seagulls.
8.
Is it like 50 or is
Nah.
it close?
No.
8
I'll go
points.
22.
Yeah, I think it'll be like close up until like the 60th minute, and then Storm run away
I
with it.
reckon it could be 50.
Really?
Wow.
I reckon it could be. That's
Put your
my
money
tip.
where your mouth is.
I don't have any money. I put it where my mouth is. That's why I don't have any
That's why we're
left.
doing this podcast.
I bought all the snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my prediction.
So,
Alright.
early game on Sunday.
Yeah.
West Tigers versus Titans.
Mate, you might win this.
I'm a
one.
bit offended by this. The Tigers have well and truly favourites for this game. There's no way. No way they're the favourites.
I think, I don't know. Can you argue, really?
Nah, Titans for the win for this one. Put your money on it. Don't bet.
I think you guys
don't bet
have
with
not a
real
bad
money.
record against
You don't
the
know what you're
Tigers.
losing.
Do you know what, Matt? I'm going to tip the Titans with you.
Yeah, I'm going to tip Titans.
I'm telling you,
Gonna go the Tigers. Sorry.
we're gonna smoke them. We're gonna smoke them.
Do you know?
We're gonna come out with all our flashy plays. Our defence will be terrible.
Sorry,
but that doesn't
I
matter.
forgot to say it. I saw Jolliffe have a couple of great runs.
Yeah.
I've
Jamie
never
Jolliffe.
rated him ever.
First time in his career.
But
This year's
bad.
he's been pretty rubbish. Last year he was great. Year
Yeah.
before that he was awesome.
But the weekend he had a couple of good runs, and that was against a Broncos forward pack too. I was like, oh wow.
yeah,
All right, this will be an absolute bludger, being that Newcastle is playing and against the Warriors.
Do they ever not play at McDonald Jones Stadium?
I know they always
They've
play.
been there for so much this year.
80 home games.
Warriors.
well,
Yeah.
is it Wuteni Lesniak? Dallin Wuteni
close.
Zelezniak is out, isn't he?
No.
Is he
Is
out?
He's in.
Hold
I
on,
thought
we
he was
need to
out.
check this because
Check
it's
the-
got
I
thought Dallin was
big
out.
ramifications
No, he's
for
in.
me.
It's
Oh, no,
Rocco
he's in.
Berry.
Where is he? Oh yeah, Dallin's
Oh,
in.
Capewell in the centre.
Capewell's back.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Capewell
Rogers
be-
in.
Oi, Dave,
Right.
Origin Gagai is captain. At
To a
fullback.
picky. Oh yeah, okay.
Dom Young had
Tanner
some
Boyd.
good attack on the weekend.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
His
yeah.
defence is still so bad, but
All right, I take that back.
Tanner Boyd,
Warriors for the win. I think.
Fish,
Yeah.
Ford, Egan. Well, how
Aaron
good
Clark.
is that young guy, that back rower, Hashiblulu? He's great.
What team?
Who?
Hasimina?
Halasima?
Yeah.
Halasima.
I can't see the
Halasima.
Halasima.
He is good
He's
though.
great.
Yes, he is.
All right, lads.
All right, Warriors for the
That's
win.
it.
Can the Warriors
Win the comp.
keep going now that Metcalf's gone for the rest of the year?
No.
Like,
Or is it just going to be too much of a disruption?
I think they can, but I don't think they can win finals footy. And I don't even think it's Metcalf. I think it's Barnett.
oh yeah,
I don't
Is
think-
he out for the season
Yeah.
now?
Yes.
What did he do? ACL as well.
ACL.
ACL. One did ACL, one did MCL, yeah.
Well, MCL won't be out for the year.
Yeah, that's about 6 weeks.
Metcalf's gone until next year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So he did ACL.
Yeah.
But I think Barnett's just too important.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. We'll shoot off. I've already had my dinner.
Yep.
I've had mine.
Make sure you guys have your dinner.
And make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit
Yeah.
the follow button on Spotify.
Yep.
If you hung around this long,
Yep.
if
and-
you've hung around this long, how about you just drop your team's name in the chat?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Tell us who your favourite host is. No, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, do that. Do
Do
that.
that, yeah.
I'll do a
And-
poll. I'll do a
easy.
poll.
Yeah.
And say hi to your mum for me.
That'll be
That would be real. Like,
that'll be great.
all right. Have a great life, guys. Like, I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm done.
See ya.
Last podcast.
Until next week.
Disrespect.